we're starting up, baby. I'm already hard. Woo-wee! Hey, we might be drunk. It's the middle of the day here in a steamy Manhattan. It's a nightmare out there.
93?
Woo! It's a soup.
This is do the right thing weather.
Yes.
This sticky.
Right. Radio Raheem is blaring the ones and twos or whatever that is. And, yeah, nightmare. Danny Aiello is throwing people through a pizzeria.
Aiello? It's Aiello.
Aiello.
Like
sorry.
Paella? Is that how you're saying Danny Aiello?
I never knew how to say it, to be honest.
Well, this ain't going to cool you down, but maybe the ice cube will help.
Whoa! What do you got here?
High West Whiskey Campfire. It's a Salt Lake. It's from Park City, Utah. A guy in Salt Lake gave it to me. And by the way, if you're giving us liquor after the show, I really appreciate it. But just send it to the studio here because I'm not checking bag.
Good point.
But,
good point. So you did check this?
No. They sent it to me from the club. But I feel
nice.
bad asking them to do that.
Yeah, it's probably a $28 FedEx fee.
Might have been. They kept the tag on, so it was a little more.
No,
yeah.
A little bit of a passive aggressive move, but I get it. Oh, look at it go on that white icy globe. We got the round balls of ice there. Oh, baby doll.
One ball each, just like Lance Armstrong
and Hitler.
Cheers.
Our two heroes.
That's really good.
Oh, my God. What is this?
High West Whiskey. I also think it's a cool bottle. Like, we're making our own whiskey. It's cool to look at other, like, how they package this stuff.
And look at that. They got the indentation in there, too. It's like the Old West style.
Class.
Wow, Utah. Real rangy out there. You know, it's not, you can always see that mountain. What is that mountain called? I think it's in Park City. It's that big one.
Oh, shoot.
It's always
in
the distance.
Man,
like
I remember driving one from Vernal, Utah. Not bragging. I played Vernal, Utah.
Vernal.
It's
never
like
heard
oil town there, man.
Oh, yeah.
So, by the way, they put me in the honeymoon suite. It was like that. Talk about passive aggressive. So, like, we got you a bigger room. I walk in. It's like a heart-shaped hot tub.
Oh, yeah.
Like, gee, this is a pathetic room to stay in alone.
I know, right? But they're so cool. It's very like, what do you call it? Like a lodgy. It's all very wooden.
So lodgy.
I love that shit.
We drove from Vernal to Salt Lake, and it was like true detective country.
Yeah.
You're looking to the side. You're like, there are like tents on the side of the road. You're like, there's some meth going on in here.
Oh, no doubt about it. White people love meth. We love meth and heroin.
You, by the way, left out the part of the story last week that I hear about from Syracuse, that the reason you were so hungover and needed an IV.
Oh, yeah.
Is because you accidentally took what?
Possibly fentanyl.
What are you thinking?
That's why I didn't bring it up. Well, thanks a lot, Sally.
What am I, your mother?
Well, I don't know. My mom says that. But yeah, it was, that was it. The Green Hulk. That's what the kids call in the street. They also call them totem poles because they're long and thin.
And because you wake up in a pair of underwear?
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus, why would you take that, man? Why are you taking pills from strangers?
They said, what do you want in the green room? And as a goof, like in the rider, I said, tequila, some fresh fruit, and I need a Xanax every now and then just to crash.
The club gave you fentanyl?
Well, it turns out the host was an ex-addict, and he was a real bad one at that. He was like, I used to pop 3 of these a day and go to the fucking strip club and all that shit. So he was like, this is nothing. And
so that's why you got to bring your own opener.
I know.
And not take pills from strangers.
Yes. Yeah. Well, he thought I was some kind of like drug maniac, I guess. So he was like, oh, I'll give him the good stuff. But this shit, I flushed him immediately. I still made my shows, by the way, next day.
I know, but this is not something to be proud of that you can bounce. I mean, a little cool, but look, it's like your joke about being the functioning drunk.
Right. Yeah, it was a bad move, and boy, I've slept for a good 17 hours, and my friend it was like Weekend at Bernie's. He was dragging me around San Antonio. Andrew Youngblood. Thank you. Speaking of Native American.
You didn't know there was going to be a Sopranos movie. I cannot believe it. You're like one of the biggest Sopranos guys I know.
I'm a huge fan. I just, I've been off the internet a little bit more, just trying to regroup and the whole thing, but, The Saints of Newark?
The Many Saints of Newark.
Yes, great title.
Oh, hell yeah, Sally. Yeah, it's his son is playing him.
Oh, wow.
Gandolfini's son. And, dude, if you see the trailer, it came out, I just saw it today. The mannerisms, the face.
Wow.
It's pretty. Did you see it, Sally?
No, not yet.
It's crazy.
I love when they do it. Didn't they get Ice Cube's son? Or
O'Shea.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was great.
He was great.
He looks just like him. That's good cast.
But this is weird because this guy's his dad is dead. And also it's like you're playing a character that is so iconic as your first role.
Big shoes.
I know you are playing your dad in the other one, but it's like, I know my dad. I can just,
Yeah.
But like you're mimicking Tony Soprano.
It's insane. Yeah. And the eyeballs are going to be on you and everybody's going to want to shit on your performance because it's not him. People they hate change, but I guess it's the closest you can get. And
they hate any sort of like origin story that isn't.
Yes.
Like, this is cool because it's like you have the superhero origin stories are always the first superhero movies, but in The Sopranos, it's the show was already out. This is the origin story. So maybe you get some built-in goodwill because you see Tony struggle and shit. I don't know.
Can we see the kid or the son? He's probably not a kid at this point. He died. Tony died, or Gandolfini died at like, I want to say 54 or something.
I think younger.
Younger
Didn't
than
we
that?
just do this?
49? We drink a lot.
Yeah, I think we just did this on the podcast.
He died in Rome. Like he had a big meal and got shit-faced and died. I mean, it just goes to show you, fat is dangerous.
So is fentanyl from strangers. It's bad to be overweight. You took drugs from a guy you didn't know.
True, but I won't do it again.
Please don't. I don't want to fucking do. We might be drunk alone. Is going to be a depressing podcast.
Oh, you shouldn't drink alone. Yeah, you're right. Good point. I'm here to stay, and you can't stop this ticker. I'll tell you that right now. But I already love the look. It already looks.
Yeah. Well, you just play the beginning, just so you see his face.
Okay.
Just play the very beginning, Matt.
Hey, Matt, you want to pull it up on
the
back?
Matt.
Can you get it on there, or is this, yeah?
Oh, you're pulling up on here?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't see it yet.
Do the thing, Matt.
Oh, he can't do it. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, they got some phone booth. Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Hey, jerk off.
Wow, yeah, definitely.
What?
He kind of looks and sounds like him, right?
Yeah.
All right, that was it. I just want to show you that.
Oh, my God. This looks amazing. I'm already hooked.
I wonder if I can talk.
I love that 70s gritty film look.
Newark, man.
And Newark, Whitney Houston.
And, damn, John Bernthal's in it. And that dude who played Hemingway in Midnight in Paris is Uncle June.
Oh.
He's, a guy from House of Cards and stuff. He's great. Great actor.
He's great. I guess June died.
Junior?
Yeah.
No, Junior doesn't die.
No, I'm the real, like the actor.
No, he's alive.
So why won't they have him? Oh, because it's
an origin young. Yeah. It's like that always kind of bugged me about Better Call Saul that they're doing like it's before, but that actor who's playing Mike is old as shit now. So he's like a badass, but he's like got to be like 80. He's like fucking you up.
Well, nothing worse than the Irishman fight scene. That was embarrassing.
I mean, just De Niro like with bitch tits. You're like,
I know.
De Niro. It's weird to see. Because De Niro was always just badass just because he was badass. I mean, like Raging Bull aside, obviously. He was obviously big in that movie. Sure. But like, you see him like later. In like Goodfellas, he's scary because he's scary.
Yes,
not because he's like ripped.
Intimidating.
Yeah.
And then not to mention, you spend millions of dollars on that facial recognition with the old and the special effects, but then you can't perfect like a curb stomp kick. Also, I said it on Twitter. I said it was the fakest fight since Jussie Smollett.
That was, yeah. That must have sucked for Jussie Smollett. I heard the cops called his performance wooden and not convincing at all when he came in.
Yeah, those were dark times.
That was what a weird story that was. His sister's still working.
Oh, good.
She was in like Birds of Prey and
oh yeah,
that was a pretty cool movie.
That poor lady. I mean, the questions like, "You're his brother. Whoa, what's he doing now? Was he full of shit as a kid? You know, like all the questions. It must be a nightmare."
His imaginary friends must have been pretty rude.
Yeah, they were all racist.
Where were you on the road this weekend?
Where the hell was I? Oh, Levity Live.
How was it?
It wasn't great.
West Nyack?
Good club. Mike or John, great manager. Good people there. Good staff. I got heckled the whole weekend.
What?
Yeah, it is in a mall.
Mall.
And you hate to say it, but you'll always be in a mall. But good club and comics should work there.
Food is good too, right?
Food's great. John's great. Everything was great. But just coming back to your house every night is great. It's a 37-minute drive.
Beautiful.
But
who's opening?
Sean Murphy, the great Sean Murphy.
Yeah. He's funny, man. I like him.
Super funny, great guy. He got heckled, and I have it on my phone. I'll show you later. He snapped on a lady. I've been working with this guy for years. I've never seen him raise his voice. I've never seen him be impolite. Snap.
Wow.
It was wild. He was like, when Mark gets up here, you better shut the fuck up. And I was like, oh my God, it was like dad at a sleepover energy, I got work in the morning, God damn it.
It was fun to see your dad snap.
No, not mine.
Really?
Oh my God.
Mine snapped so rarely that when he did, I was kind of like, oh, this is kind of exciting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My dad was like the Hulk. It was like 0 to 60. One time I was leaning back in a chair. I love to lean back. And he goes, if you fall, I'm going to kill you. And I was like, I'm not going to fall. And I fell back and the chair snapped. Like when it hit the floor, it broke. And he was like, God damn it. He picked this 2 pieces of the chair up. I was like, he's so tall. Oh my God, I shit myself.
The parent move of grabbing the wrist was always scary. When they grab because my parents didn't hit me or anything, but my dad would, when I was in trouble, they'd grab the wrist and I'd be like, ah!
Yeah, you're hurting me. Yeah.
It's like when they say the cuffs are too tight. That was the wrist grab, rather, yeah.
Yes, my dad would go back of the neck because he wanted to hit me, but he didn't want to hit me, so he would do the back of the neck. Like I'd be in the tub and he'd be like, which is also weird because you're naked.
You know what's funny too? It's like hitting a kid in a movie is always so fucked up.
Yeah.
But in The Simpsons, it's the funniest shit ever. Every time he chokes the kid.
So true. That's so true. You're right.
Why is that?
It's a cartoon. I get in the tongue's going,
It's
so
it's goofy. And
yeah.
you little just choking my dad losing it.
But if you saw that in public, you'd be like, we got to call the police.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Yeah, shit.
Beauty of animation.
What, so Wes Nyack, the late shows were hell?
Yeah, and I had to get a tape for a thing, and they're just like, yeah, just film the set, and I got the tape, but it's just full of me. I called a lady a whore, and I flipped out on this freaking guy. He was like a Guido guy, and I was like, you fucking phony, whatever, and like, I just went off on these people.
Do you ever get worried that in like, all it takes is like one nut with a gun to just be like, because some of those markets, you're like, I think when I'm playing like Texas or something, like, some people in here have guns.
Yes, that's true. Yeah,
I love a club with a metal detector.
Oh yeah, Phoenix, big open carry.
Oh, how about SF? They have the metal detector when you walk.
Yeah, that's nice.
I love it.
Yeah, I love that too. What was I gonna say? Oh, you heard that old Seinfeld story where he's getting heckled by a guy and he goes, "I'm just gonna stand here." This is like in the 80s. I'm gonna stand here until they throw you out. And the guy nobody comes. And Simon's like, you going to throw this guy out or what? And then he's looking to the side, like looking at the security, and a bottle whizzes over his head and breaks on the brick at the Improv.
Wow.
And he goes, okay. And he puts the mic in the stand and leaves. And he's in the back, like, ready to chew out the manager. He's like, why did you throw that guy out? He threw a bottle at me. What the fuck? And they go, you better get the fuck out of here. It turns out it was a mob guy.
Wow.
Yeah, so pretty crazy.
Damn. I ran off stage once in Bridgeport.
Really?
Did I ever tell you this?
Dress Factory?
No, Bijou Theater. I might even told this on the pod. Who the hell knows?
I can't wait.
No, it was one of the things where this guy just kept going like, every other joke heckle me, every other joke, to the point where I was like, you're a dumb. I put him down every clever way possible. We're 25 minutes in at this point. I can't keep putting you down. So I got to the point where I go, you're a fucking Neanderthal. You're a dipshit. And then he gets up and I was like, and you're the largest man I've ever seen in my entire life. He's huge. He's like a fucking linebacker and he's running toward the stage. But it's like that Seinfeld thing. In your head, you're like, well, someone will get in the way. He's standing right here. And I was like, I don't think anyone's coming.
Whoa.
He's right here. And I was like, fuck this shit. I ran out and I hid in the green room. And it's like, it was to the point where like, this woman comes in, like, locks the door. He's banging, hitting the door.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, are you going to throw him out? She's like, you have to go back out there. I was like, you got to throw him. I'm not going to go. It was like thud. And I was just like, what are you? Yeah, they didn't do shit. I had to just kind of like, we like waited it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
We wait. It was like, when you wait that out, it's like maybe someone was like, he's not going to come back out unless you leave. So he waited outside for me, by the way, too. We went around him, but like, yeah, it's hilarious when the woman, by the way, said if you don't go back out there, you're not getting paid. Which is like, when people say the show must go on, it is financial.
Yes, completely. Completely.
I had no attachment to that crowd.
Right,
who fucking booed me as I had to walk off. Yeah, true story. I shit on the crowd. I was like, fuck this crowd. I'm not going back out there. They're fucking assholes. Screw them. I hear the loudest boos ever. I'm holding the cordless mic in the green room. So they just hear me shit on them. I have to go back out and finish the show.
Oh my God.
For the people I just insulted.
Wow. That's a badge of honor right there.
Yeah, it was not good.
Oh my.
That second half was somehow worse than the first, but
I would imagine.
I got paid.
You got paid, baby. Was the guy out there again?
Yeah, he was, but we snuck out the back.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
See, this is what's beautiful and horrific about stand-up. It's the truest. They call us the warriors of show business, and that's why. That shit ain't happening at Les Mis.
Well, then you hear about like the Bill Hicks road stories, and you're like, well, ours compare not even.
True.
They're not even close.
True.
Like he's running towards like the car.
Yes.
It's like
a mob with a torch chasing him, in Arkansas.
It's like Deliverance. He's like, every road gig is like a window's getting broken with a crowbar, and they're like, go, go.
Right, exactly. So Larry Miller's got that great story where he's bombing at a school attendant. What do you call those things? When the school gets together.
PTA thing?
No, assembly. Thank you. At the big assembly in the gym, and he's bombing, and they were raising money for some kid who died. And he's bombing. He's like, geez, what the hell? This set's about as funny as a house fire. Turns out the kid died in a house fire. So they storm the stage, and he's like, ah! And he's running to the car, and he was in the middle of nowhere. He had to just get in his car. It was one of those things where like the opener dove through the window, and his legs are hanging out while driving,
Oh my God. Larry
Crazy.
Miller's voice too is perfect for that sarcastic.
Yeah.
I love he used to have that bit where he's like, how about these couples that break up and get back together?
Oh,
you know that bit?
yeah.
He's like, it's like taking raw milk out of the fridge and be like, oh, this is terrible. Maybe later. So like that delivery is so perfect. His old stand-up sets, you're like, fuck.
He was good.
He's
man.
a beast.
Really good club comic, and a hell of an actor, by the way. He's in 10 Things I Hate About You. He's great.
Killer. He's great on Curb. The Palestinian chicken episode.
One of my favorite eps, by the way.
One of the best. And dude, he has the other bit too about when people break up. He has like the classic breakup bits where like the ones who are like, you'll never find anyone like me. And he's just like, has anyone ever broken up with someone and been like, do you have a twin? Just classic old school great jokes. I love Larry Miller.
I mean, he had the signature bit, which was like the drinking guy at the end of the night. He's like, all right, I'm going to keep drinking, but if I go to bed now, I'll get 6 hours. Then you have 8 more shots. All right, if I go to bed now, I'll get 4 hours. And then you stay up all night. Great bit.
I was just in Tampa, and they told me he would walk in the club and go, this is where comedy is made. Just like he sniffs it. Like he's that old school that he's like, yes, this room works.
That does have a scent, that room.
Yeah.
It does have that old comedy, beer-soaked wooden smell.
That's just the owner.
That's true.
Well, yeah, man, I was in Raleigh all weekend, and man, is that a great club.
Great. I heard they were losing that room, I hear.
They might be. We'll see. But man, they'll figure it out. It's got some problems. It's 3 stories to get up to the bathroom. So
good point.
I mean, it's like literally, Gary Veter's opening for me. I'm like, shit, he's got 2 bits left. He takes a while with these one-liners. Can I make it to the 3rd story? Piss and run back. You like time and shit.
Yep.
But no, Killer room, classic.
Killer room, and that's one of those cool towns that no one really talks about, but that's a good town. They got tons of shit to do there. It's like a sleeper town where it's not pretentious. The people are fun. They're just it's not too expensive. They're just happy there.
Amazing. I mean, dude, I love Raleigh. It's a great Gary
town.
And I went to this restaurant called A Place at the Table. If you don't know it, if you live in Raleigh, hit it up. I'm sure you know it if it's in Raleigh. It's a 5-star meal, but if you can't afford the meal, they say pay what you can.
What?
It's for the community.
The socialist restaurant.
Yeah, well, and it's they just want to help people. So people the owner, I talked to him, and he's like, yeah, we think people should be able to eat well who don't have the means.
Wow.
We want to be a place that's good for the community. It's incredible. It's kind of moving.
Yeah, that is moving. But here's the clinker. How do you have the money to do that unless you're rich? He's got to be loaded, this guy who opened it.
I don't know. I think they can. I don't know the system. It would not work in New York. There would be a lot of people who are like, oh, I got no money. And
exactly. A lot of starving artists, a lot of homeless, drug dealers, whatever.
The meal was incredible.
That's great. I mean, I assume you paid.
Yeah, of course we paid full price. Yeah, you got it. But then, we had a great meal, and so many. I mean, this is a crazy story. I'm in Raleigh.
Please.
I go to the YMCA. I love a good rec center.
I love a YMCA.
There's something about, I mean, look, you might get a staph infection, you might not, but you might also work out pretty damn cheap. That's pretty cool.
That's true. There's a lot of wet seats at the Y where you sit on the bench. You're like,
I've definitely taken a dump at a rec center, and I've had people be like, are you out of your fucking mind? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, well, come on. It's all part of the community.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Whatever. So I go, you just pull up the Village People? Why?
YMCA.
Ooh.
There you
that's
go.
stupid. Holy
Connection.
shit.
Connection.
That was the most obvious connection ever. And wow. Half a glass of this already hit me, I guess.
And Pride. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Who's
To
more
our gay
than
brothers
them?
and sisters. Yeah. You know, I'm doing laps in the pool. I'm swimming. The guy next to me comes out of the pool. He has an epileptic seizure. It looked like a fish flop, and it was so terrible. He's like, they had to call the ambulance. We had to all run out of the pool.
What?
Terrible. And I felt guilty too because I hadn't exercised in weeks because of my neck.
Yeah.
So it was the best I felt physically in like a month and a half. And this poor guy, you know.
And you're like, I can't help you. I feel too good. I don't want to pull anything. Wow. What are we talking?
Okay.
Like,
yeah, horrible.
Whoa,
horrible.
Man.
They said he was okay. I went back the next day and they said he was all right.
Was he in the water?
No, he got out first.
Okay.
Thank God.
Thank
The
God.
fucked up thing is like, I'm looking at this guy before he had it. And he's in better shape than I am.
Wow.
I was like, this guy's got a great swimmer body. You just look at a guy, you're like, oh, look at him go. He's fast.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of go slowly in there. I just do my thing, but he was cruising.
Yeah. Well,
and then this happened. It has nothing to do with your fitness, obviously.
I guess not. I guess he's just epileptic. Or did something trigger it?
I don't know. Then I talked to another guy. He said it could be dehydration.
Damn. Man, I guess, I hate to say it, but I wonder if that's a good calorie burner.
Because seizure?
Yeah, because you figure you're using your whole body, every muscle is tense. You probably burn like 10,000 calories in 2 minutes. I don't know. Give that a goog, Sally.
Well, I was thinking of like, what about an epileptic fish? How do they get out of the water? They're just,
man. Good point. Yeah.
I don't know.
Epileptic fish, great punk band. But yeah.
Well, yeah, I heard he's okay. Thank God. Terrifying thing to see. So.
Man, I'm just glad you didn't pull your phone out. That's what most people would do in that situation.
I remember one time I was at a club and a comic had a bit of a meltdown and at Stand Up New York, and he basically a guy in the crowd was being pretty rude, and the guy on stage puts the mic down and does this.
Ooh.
Like fucking like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Get the fuck over here. Let's go. And right as it was going down, the host is a guy who knows, pretty loudly talks about how he knows judo. So I'm like, this guy could break it up. He's kind of a big guy. I'm like, hey man, you should like do something.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, takes his phone out and starts videoing it. Do something means break it up. Be a fucking human.
Yeah. Well, it goes both ways because I was on McDougal the other night and I saw two girls like going at it, fighting. And eventually they started throwing haymakers. You know how girls are just whipping out giant swings and pulling the hair. And one girl was getting the best of her. And as a guy, you're like, what do we do here? And everybody's filming it. It's like probably 50 people on the street in a circle filming it. And they're hitting cars and falling into the street. The traffics are stopped. And I was like, can you believe these fucking idiots just filming this shit? That is what's wrong with our society. And I went home. It's like I didn't do anything either. I just didn't film it. But I thought I was better than them. I could have stopped it.
You are a little better.
A little bit.
Filming it is like, it's one thing to do nothing, but to just go in there and be like, I'm going to use this for likes.
Yeah.
That is shittier.
It is shitty. But I guarantee that was a hit on World Star because they were really going at it, like slamming her on the hood and shit. But a guy, what do you call those? A delivery guy on a bike stopped the fight, got back on his bike and kept going.
Damn.
Fucking
that's
Uber
what it
Eats.
takes. Well, that's what it takes. The only one who wants to step in there is the one who doesn't have to work in that moment.
Right.
He's like, it's either this or I gotta work.
Yeah, but pretty noble to be like, I'm on the clock. You fucking idiots are all drinking and eating at a restaurant, and I stopped, fixed the problem, and kept going to deliver this fucking pad thai.
Uber Beats. That was
yes, there it is.
Maybe he, remember that McDonald's that used to be on?
5 stars. All right, sorry.
They had that McDonald's that used to be on West 3rd Street. There would be fights in there.
Oh my God.
That's where like half of World Star's videos must have come from.
Definitely. What is it with that McDonald's? I think it's just a amalgamation of all the drunks. The Subway's right there. There's like homeless people. There's like drag queens were in there. It was
we used to write in there, you and I, remember?
That's right.
We'd meet there to write sometimes because McDonald's coffee was like, I was like, all right.
It's solid coffee and it's cheap and they had a second floor.
And we could hide in there.
Right.
But dude, late at night.
There it is.
You know what? West Village is also becoming low key Times Square. Those couple blocks.
Good point.
And Times Square is like, late at night
worst.
you get some loons.
Yeah, a lot of characters up there. That's a great point. You're right. Especially with Broadway not happening. So there's no tourists to shake down. So
it's coming back though. Do you hear?
Thank God it's coming back.
Are there any, what I really want to see is Book of Mormon. I've never seen
it. We should go together.
We should go.
Let's do it.
We'll do it. We might be, cultured. That'll be our bonus.
I love it.
I love it. More of this.
I know. This is dangerous. I got three sets tonight.
I don't.
Sets. I almost said shows, then sets, and
Shets.
My parents went and saw Book of Mormon, and they were like, "It was filthy."
Mine too.
Yeah, they're like, "We liked it, but geez, Louise,
man, they're geniuses, the South Park guys."
My God, talk about doing it their way. No better social commentary than South Park because again, the animation. I feel like you can just go for it.
I think the South Park movie is a top 5 comedy for me of all time, for sure.
The Uncut or the Team America?
Uncut.
Uncut, both good.
Team America is really good, but Uncut is to me, a masterpiece.
And it's refreshing as a comic to see these geniuses be that silly and fucked up. Like, they'll do 20 minutes on farting. Yeah. And it's still great.
Oh, Uncle Fucker? That was the whole song?
Yeah, it's all very lowbrow, but yet smart at the same time. It's like David Tell.
Going to war over a movie about 2 guys singing about Uncle Fucker is the funniest shit. It's incredible. I love those guys. Anytime I see them interviewed, I love them even more. They rule, man.
Yeah,
They're the best. Shout
out to Lin-Manuel Miranda, by the way. Yeah. He's going through it right now, and who's done more for Broadway than that guy? And keep fighting the good fight.
You know what though? It's like they go after people that they think will get, because they do it with Tarantino, and he's just like, "Oh, I disagree." But when you do it with Lin-Manuel Miranda, he's such a sweet guy. He's like, "I know, I'm sorry." It's like, don't give in. You've done so much cool shit.
Yeah, and then because eventually you're gonna lose this guy, and then what are you stuck with? You're stuck with fucking old Whitey.
Yeah.
So don't push the good ones away.
I mean, it is what it is. People. It's currency to them.
It's currency.
I mean, just who cares? That's my thing. It's like, if you feel bad, apologize. If you don't. That's kind of what
you got nothing to apologize for. You did nothing wrong. I think you're doing a lot lot of good.
I'm a fan. I think Lin-Manuel Miranda's
he changed the
guy.
game.
He's brilliant, man.
Here.
I got a toast to make.
Yes.
And I feel we haven't even done it yet, but I think we got to do it, man.
Oh,
guy
boy.
who helped both our careers.
Uh-oh.
Conan O'Brien, man.
Oh, great one.
How many times did you do Conan?
8.
I did it 6.
And I had a 9th on the books, but the pandemic just right in my ass.
I mean, that's 14 appearances between the two of us.
That's pretty
crazy.
Good. Yeah, he let you be yourself. Nobody else would really trusted us like he did, or J.P. Buck, the booker, I should say.
The great J.P. Buck, who booked the show, was a producer who, there's no one easier to work with than J.P. Buck.
No.
He's a great guy. He was so damn good at giving notes. So many people give you notes and you're like, all right, whatever, But I was never annoyed. His notes always made sense to me.
Completely. And he worked with you. He wasn't just like, this is not good. He was like, I don't know about this for the show. We've heard something like this before. It was always good critical notes. It wasn't just like, I don't like this or this is too offensive.
And also the show was on TBS, so you could be a little looser than, say, NBC or CBS.
Totally.
A lot of these bookers are like, I'm like, is this really necessary?
I know.
The note I remember, seeing some bits I loved get butchered.
Yeah.
But I remember the only note I remember JP once gave me a note and he said, you can't wish cancer on someone on Conan's national stage. And I was like, that's a very reasonable.
That's reasonable.
I had a bit where I told someone, I hope you get cancer.
Was that the miles? Losing your miles?
The Delta miles
that's a good bit.
Yeah, but it was like one of the lines I say, I hope you get cancer. And I say treatable. Like it was a whole thing where I'm like, I pull it back a little, but I think damn dude, look at that. You dabbed your Conan's tie with your, that was, I think you were the first of any of us to do late night.
Uh-huh.
And that appearance, I remember we were in shock that you you killed your debut.
I was terrified and it went well enough that I had a little confidence that I was like, why not just keep being funny? I remember thinking that he's a funny guy. I'll keep being funny. What could I do? And I just took the tie. And I felt so silly standing next to him. The whole like, thanks everybody, good night.
You have to wave.
You have to wave. I was like, fuck it, I'm making another joke. That's where the Kevin Hart thing came from. Like, why not just say another joke?
Yeah, he's such
man.
You know what's great about Conan is he knew when to be straight man and he knew when to take over. His instincts are as good as any comedian I've ever seen. And a lot of comedians I've heard be like, Oh, Letterman's my guy. Letterman, I respected Letterman so much, but he was never my guy.
Me neither.
Conan was kind of always my guy because we were a little younger. My brother was obsessed with Conan. So
yeah, we love The Simpsons.
Yeah.
He wrote for The Simpsons. Yeah, he was our age, more of our age group. Yeah, I'm with you.
He was so smart, but he never went up there like, I'm smart.
Yeah.
Like, you would never know that guy went to Harvard if he didn't. It's like Greg Giraldo. You never would have known that he was like a Harvard guy unless it was like, oh, he went to Harvard. Yes. It's cool that he didn't like wear that.
That's so true. And he would take look at Bill Burr. Who does better panel than Bill Burr on Conan or Norm on Conan? I mean, he lets you shine, and there's some amazing stuff on YouTube with the panel on Conan. So give that a look. I wish we could have done that.
Did you listen to his sign-off?
The what?
Did you listen to his sign-off?
I didn't see it, actually.
I didn't see it either.
He actually said something what you just said, which is, I try to live in the nexus of stupid and smart.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it was. I mean, the silliness of that show. I mean, I remember the Walker Texas Ranger wheel where he would just keep pulling it.
Yes.
The whole gag was just like, look how shitty this show is.
Yeah.
That was the whole gag.
Yep.
And it kept killing. You're like, just show any random clip of this shitty show.
Yeah.
And he would just keep doing it. He had Max Weinberg. He had,
the masturbating bear. He had Andy Richter. It was great.
I mean, Andy Richter just picked his spots so well on that show. Yeah, it was a classic late night show. And like, look, everyone's like, he's not dead. And I'm like, I know, but like, give us a minute. This is on the air for 27 years or something?
Yeah. I watched it in college. I mean, I love the show and I love him and I love that he had guys like us on. And
a lot of late night hosts don't care about having stand-ups on.
No,
I mean, some of them leave when you go on.
Yeah, for sure. He was always nice, and he'd come into the green room sometimes. He'd come into your dressing room. Then you sat on the couch with him. Do you have any good
stories, like chatting with him after a set?
Yeah, well, I chatted with him before once, and it was me, Vecchione, and a couple other guys I can't remember, but I had like a full comedy green room going where it was like a real hang, and we were all eating the cookies, and Conan came up, and he was just like, you fucking comics are always mooching and this and that. And he was zinging and zanging and like totally owned the room. And you could tell he's uncomfortable. He's like an awkward guy, which I like more because I understand that. And we'd try to talk to him and he would kind of like, you could see he's kind of spazzing out a little bit like, yeah, I don't care, but I'll listen. And he was sweet, but he was zinging and zanging. He made fun of me. I was wearing a bathrobe. He went off on that. And like Vecchione is just like, this is fucking awesome. He
was always so classy and cool. And, I mean, it's a big deal to do that show. He had great writing staff too. So shouts out to like Laurie Kilmartin, Brian Kiley, who's master of the misdirect.
Killer. Andre Debouché.
Oh yeah. So funny. All those guys. And, I remember one time I got off and I did a bunch of breakup jokes. And he was like, Jesus Christ, are those real? And I was like, oh yeah. And it was like a nice moment where he was like, he was always supportive after the sets. Like he'd always be like, oh, I like that you did this. I like that. Like he likes jokes so much.
Yes.
He's a joke machine. I mean, he wrote the Monorail episode of The Simpsons for fuck's sake.
On.
So many of the best Simpsons episodes are Conan. And I mean,
Todd Levin. Yeah. He had everybody.
So many
Jesse
great writers.
Pop. Yeah. Great group over there. Yeah. One time I sat next to him and he's doing like this. Oh yeah. He's trying to make conversation. The cameras are on. And I just cut him off and I go, I love that documentary you made. And he goes, you watched that? Which was like, yeah, I watched it. I'm a comedy fan, you psycho. But that's how normal he was, that he was shocked that a comic would watch his comedy movie.
Yeah, I don't think people know how much it means to like not just do a show that you watched as a kid and loved as a kid and provided so much laughter as a kid, but then the fact that he's cool and supportive and gets it, and that you can kind of be yourself. Like most late night sets, they really neuter us. They just censor to the point where it's like, do you want the joke to not be fucking funny anymore?
I know. How scared are you? Like, why did you pick this job?
I remember I did Fallon once and they made it a huge deal that I said the word cocaine. I didn't say I do cocaine. I just said the word cocaine. And it's like, what are we, fucking 8?
I know it exists in the world. You're just going to pretend it's not real? I hate that kind of shit. Like, you can't smoke on this TV show. Like, there's people who smoke.
And I will say that Fallon is very cool. And like those guys,
great.
They're very, and like, it's really just, I think it's standards and practices and these fucking people with, and underwear up their ass.
They don't want to lose their job over our dumb bit. They're like, I know it's important to you, but this is my fucking career.
We mean nothing. And I get that. But at the same time, like, how old are we?
Right. Right. I had to fight for two things on Conan, and they both hit. Fallon, and they both hit. And I remember like feeling like, yeah, you see? You got to listen to me. But it was boner and piss. Yeah.
What was the bit?
I can't remember the bit, but it was like I was like doing a bedwetting bit. I used to wet the bed, blah, blah, and I would always have to make up an excuse at the sleepovers. And like, what happened here? And I'm like, I must have spilled a cup of piss. That's one of the jokes. And it's like they wanted me to say pee. And I'm like, piss is the word. It's only funny with piss. And I did piss, and I remember the Roots lost it. And I was like, you see? I'm in the clubs every night doing it. You gotta listen to me.
Yeah, we just want to be trusted, right? That's all. Like, it's tough. So much we do stand up, a lot of us, because we didn't feel seen in a certain way, and you're not seeing us. So just see us.
Wow, that's a great point.
I think
way to break it down.
With Conan, it was like you could always push it a little bit, which was exciting.
Yes,
it was exciting to push it. It was exciting to be our best Conan memory ever. I was on a show once. It was Bill Burr and Bill Hader with a guest. That was the show. And it was my best set I ever had on there. It was my second set. And, man, it was like one of the best moments of my life.
This is a white man Hall of Fame over here.
It was
Burr,
fucking
and
white. And Burr
Conan?
did a great panel. Burr did his Caitlyn Jenner bit.
Oh, I remember that.
That was like a pretty incredible episode to be on. He did the bit about, he was like,
that has millions of views.
He just said, I love Bruce Jenner. Just give me a minute.
Give me a minute.
That was the bit, and it killed.
If a guy shaves his beard, I'm like, well, you shaved your beard, but this is let me have a second with it. It's a great point.
It was great, and I followed that, and it was a strong set I had, and to like to have Bill on the couch.
Yes.
Watching it. I was like, it was my best set. It was so cool.
That's insane.
Because we obviously look up to Bill Burr so much. And then,
wow.
Yeah, it was like a cool moment. I'm like in between the credits rolling. I'm just chatting to Conan and Bill Burr. I'm like, wow, what a fucking moment.
That is a great moment in comedy. That's like being up to bat, like, Mark McGuire is he's on the bench watching you bat. That's insane. That's a huge, huge honor and just a great moment in time of comedy.
And Bill Hader was so fucking nice too. I mean, it was a cool show to be on. That was the thing is like, some of these other shows like, Colbert, well, they're like, they film like 8 comics at once, right?
Yeah, it's a conveyor belt.
So it's a conveyor belt. So a lot of people don't know this. He's not in studio, right?
Yeah, it's pretty heartbreaking.
It's a bummer,
yeah.
Right? Like,
you want the whole show.
You want the whole experience.
Night.
You want to fucking you want to bump into the other guests in the hallway.
Yeah.
You want to see, like,
hey, Edie Falco, nice to meet you.
Have you met her on the show?
I met her somewhere else.
Really?
I met her on Horace and Pete. But,
the Louis thing. Yeah,
but that's what I'm just throwing out an example of like an actor you want to like bump into on a late night.
You want the whole story.
Yes.
The conveyor belt thing, it hurts a little bit. It makes us feel not as special. And guess what? Nights like this, we're not getting the bump that we got like back in the day. Like Comics on Carson in the 80s, that changed your life. This doesn't do that much anymore.
No.
We're doing it because it's fucking cool.
Yes, it's TV. You got a suit on. They fly out. It's exciting. It's a fun night of comedy, and you earned it. You do all these horrible shows, and now you get to own that channel for 6 minutes, and then you're doing it with 8 other comics. When I went, I brought Sally there. He brought his wife. We did it up. We stole all the green room goodies. We got out to eat after.
Love the green room goodies.
Yeah, we were lucky enough to do Colbert when it was still normal, and then it became this conveyor belt.
I was the first comic on Colbert that wasn't famous. It was like Seinfeld, Bamford, and then me.
That's a feather in the cap.
That was pretty cool, and it was good. It wasn't like one of my best sets. So I had moments on it for sure, but
mine was weird.
It wasn't like I always did better on Conan.
Yeah, well, you could be yourself. I mean, if you got us handcuffed, it's going to be half the profit.
For sure.
You talk about geeking out. I'm such a queef. This guy drew a picture of us. If you can find this, Sally, I'll blow you because this is going to be a deep dive. But some guy drew us as the Simpsons characters.
I loved it.
It's amazing.
I loved that.
I got a tear in my eye.
Yeah.
It's just so cool because, like, growing up, you're like, oh, Paul McCartney's on The Simpsons. Oh, De Niro's on The Simpsons, whatever, and they would draw him and have his voice. And I was like, how cool is that? And then just
it's
to be
on the
drawn
We Might
that
Be
way.
Drunk page. You could just go to the...
Oh, there you go. Yeah. All right. I feel like I'm getting too sappy here. We got to talk about a peeve or something.
Yeah. Let's do some peeves, man. What do you got?
I'm all over the road with peeves. One, and this is going to make... Oh, look at that. Is that up on the board? Matt. Oh, and come on. It's Joe List's fat ass, and then me. They were very generous with my height. You're way taller than me, both of you guys.
I don't know why they made you chubby, though.
Yeah, they gave me a little gut. I'll take it for the height. And then they got you in the cool jacket.
I usually have a 5 o'clock shadow here. That's
true.
I look like Persian here.
Yeah, you're like the Uncut Gems stunt double there.
I look like that's the jacket from one of my specials.
Right. I got this.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I love that jacket. But it's like tough to wear a jacket again that you wore in a special.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're like, oh, is this all he wears?
Right. Trust me, I know with that. Everything I do, people go, same shirt? I'm like, yeah, I have 6 shirts. What do you want from me? But,
hopefully we get those suits soon.
Oh, my God. Liberty and State. Let's get those suits.
Let's get those suits.
I think that's what it's called.
We got a new sponsor, and we asked if they'd give us suits if we wore them on an episode, and they said yes. So there'll be a very high.
It'll be a sweaty episode, but we'll look great.
I hope we get Fat Cat for that episode.
Ooh, that'd be a great premiering of the whiskey. So yeah, all right, peeve. So I gotta
and subscribe to the channel. We have a new channel.
Oh yeah, well I assume if they're on this, they know about it.
Yeah, but just subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to our new We Might Be Drunk YouTube page.
I'm gonna do a post tomorrow because I tweeted it and I put it on my stories, but I'm gonna do a static post because I looked at the numbers. I was like, and I got some messages like, hey, where's the episode? I'm like,
this will be good long term though, probably.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna take a hit in the beginning, but then it'll come back. But peeve. Now, this is going to make me sound like a real douche, and I'm nervous to even bring it up.
Uh-oh.
Not really, but there's the channel. Oh, yeah, that's a good-looking...
Look at this. Watch this.
Good-looking channel. Hey, Salic, you subscribe. Well done there, Fatty. All right. Hey, folks. We Might Be Drunk is brought to you by good old Honey. Yes. You know you do the online shopping. We're all hunting for coupon codes and saving money codes and whatever the hell you got to type into that search box. We've all been there, but we don't know the code. How are you going to get a deal without the code? You got to be in some VIP club or private room. Not anymore. We all shop online, and we've all seen that empty promo code just taunting us. Well, thanks to Honey, you don't have to search for one anymore. Honey is free, and the browser extension that scours the internet for discount codes. When you're ready to check out, Honey automatically applies the best one. Instant savings. Honey has found its customers over $2 billion in savings, supported by over 30,000 stores online. Buy anything you want from tech, gaming, beer, wine. You know we love that. It's a great idea. You can just get a free code to save you some dough. Why wouldn't you do it? Get on it. Screw clipping coupons. I just bought some shoes. I used Honey. Found a nice promo. Cut me down quite a bit. So you should do it too. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free savings. It's literally free. Installs in just a few seconds. Save some dough and support this pod. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/drunk. That's joinhoney.com/drunk. And get that honey, baby. I got a real problem these days with some language barrier stuff.
Okay.
I get it. You know, my grandparents are immigrants. They're from Italy and all this shit or whatever. I get in an Uber. He's not talking. Great. He's from Nigeria. I don't give a fuck. But I go to my barber shop. I've been going there for 7 years. They're not high end. They're not low end. They're right in the gooey middle.
Yeah.
I got a language barrier at the barber. He fucked my hair up. Look at this shit.
I think you look fine.
I don't know.
Well, you think it's a little too tall on the top?
It's tall on the top, short on the side. So I go.
Well, if there's more to do, why don't you get him to snip the top?
Well, I had to get out of there because he kept fucking it up, and I was like, "This is good. This is good." He was like, "No," and I was like, I think he was Polish or something. And I was like,
you almost sounded like Dice. Learn the fucking language.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. So I go, I like a scissor cut. The only time I like a clipper is around here and the back. And he goes, oh, yeah. And he just takes the buzzer and goes, round. And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, you said the buzzer on the side. I was like, no, I meant the ear, you psycho. And it was a whole thing. And
damn, I'm the same way. I just got a haircut too. So.
Oh, there you go. But you're more like a sheep where you can just shorten that shit, you know?
sheep.
You're not a sheep.
It's
like
anti-Semitic.
You're not a follower. You're just like, that's more, you're more thick. I feel like I'm more stringy. You're more like, you can just hit you like a lamb.
The clip, fucking lamb.
Well, you just got a thick, you got like a full nerf.
I do the buzzers on the side and the scissors on the top.
Yes.
That's a move.
That's a good move.
But you didn't do the scissors on top though here.
I did, but it wasn't enough. And then he's like, I have to blend. He didn't know English. There, that's you. Getting a haircut. With Nick Swartzen doing it. But yeah, Sam getting his ass trimmed.
I got a wax.
Yeah.
That's me in bikini season.
Sam's fighting back. That's great. Yeah.
Is this on the board, Matt?
No.
This is perfect.
Get it up there. Okay, we don't see anything.
That's perfect.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's Sam at the barber, but
I'm just fucking struggling. Two Armenian men are holding me down.
Yeah, that's what I picture. You're like, I need a seltzer. All right. So,
well, they have now, like, they serve booze at some barbershops.
Mine does.
Well, you kind of want to be like, I can hold off with alcohol for a 20-minute haircut.
That's a good point.
It's one of the things where you're like, I get what you're doing, but also it's like, not the place. What am I going to sit? They're just buzzing it. The hair is going to be in my cocktail.
Yeah.
This is maybe not the best place. I just think, like, there are some places we can go without alcohol.
Right. Yeah.
I say as I drink this in a podcast studio.
Well, this is with friends, but you're right. It's supposed to be this classy, like James Bond, Cary Grant. Like, you want a whiskey while you wait? I'm like, no, it's noon. I like whiskey, but like,
you know, what I want
silly.
whiskey is the fucking DMV.
Yeah,
that's why I want to get fucked up.
Now that's a bit. Now you're talking. That's a great point. Give me a whiskey at the DMV, the post office. Any government building.
Post office, that's good.
Yeah. The barber, I don't need a whiskey. So yeah, I think you got something there. And then I feel bad. He's like, You sure? You need to relax. I'm like, no, you just suck at cutting hair. But either way, we got through it. Then I tipped big because I felt like I was a big whiny cunt in there.
I know, dude. I hate when they fuck up and you're
like,
I'll still. Yeah.
And then there's a mirror, so you get to see the whole time. That's me.
The Seinfeld? That's a great episode.
Great ep.
Dude, the Edward Scissorhands.
You're watching yourself get fucked. It's horrible.
You do feel like a fucking...
I'm like a little bitch. I'm in the smock, like, man. He's cutting it more. I'm like, man. I'm like, you're fucking up. And then he's like, I don't know. You said clipper. And I'm like, yeah, you fucked up. Now I gotta console your fat ass.
I used to go to a place. And I gave them a few times and they kept fucking it up. And now it's tough. They're in my neighborhood. I still see them, but I go to another place.
I'm not going back.
It does feel like running into an ex.
Yes.
There's that thing where they're just like, you look well. And I'm like, you too.
You know why I look well? I went to another place. That's why I look well. You chooch. All right. What do you got?
What do I have for peeves?
Give me a good peeve. I had to get that out. I got it today. I hate it.
I'm loving it, dude.
I might even go to another barber and be like, this guy fucked me up.
This might be more of like an upsetting realization of being older rather than a peeve, but it's my peeve for the week.
Let's hear it.
Nightmares feeling realistic.
Oh, I've had that my whole life.
When I was a kid, I felt like it was like more like murder or like, like boogeyman type shit. Now it's like a lot of my nightmares are like, they're so vivid. I'll have nightmares like, I pocket dial someone while I'm talking shit about them to the point where I'm like, this is so real.
Right.
And this is like more of like, this would just be,
it's minutia.
Annoying.
It's everyday shit.
It's everyday shit, but it's also like, we're like, now I got to mention this when I see the guy. Like that's the level of nightmare I have where I'm just like, oh, just press end. But I can't do it.
That's funny. Your nightmares used to be deadly, and now it's just like sitcom, like awkwardness.
It's crazy. It used to be like my grandpa getting like stabbed and then being like, ugh. You ever see that scene in Fargo where the spoilers if you never see it, but when the old man gets shot in the gut, he goes, like he's like, right in the gut, when he gets shot. I used to have that like my grandfather getting stabbed, Fargo, by the way, one of the best.
Oh, amazing.
It's on Amazon for free right now. If you haven't seen Fargo, highly recommended.
One of the best movies in the last 20 years. Did you have reoccurring as a kid?
I have a lot of nightmares. I find that melatonin will give me nightmares.
Yes. Maybe because we're so finally deep sleeping and all the demons come out.
Embarrassing story. I once told, Artie Lang told me he couldn't sleep and I was like, try melatonin. He goes, Sam, I'm a fucking heroin addict. I said, point taken. I'm very sorry.
Have you tried stabbing?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Can you look up? I had a reoccurring dream when I was a kid of going on a safari trip with my parents and my grandmother, and lions chasing us, and then we
Really?
all got chased off a cliff.
jeez.
As a kid, I'm talking like 6.
Yeah, I
What
love
does
that.
that
My
mean?
mind too. Like, ooh, I went on a fucking safari vacation. That's where my
Yeah.
mind went. But you are getting eaten by animals.
Yeah,
so.
it didn't end well, and I must have seen that in a dream. Maybe running away from your own inner strength. What the fuck? This can be a fear of taking extra responsibility or a fear of being successful. It can be helpful to ask yourself, what is holding you back? Dreaming of fighting with a lion, a dream is.
I tried to do a bit about this that never hit, about how when you look up your dreams, like I had one that I would just be like surrounded by rodents. That was a recurring dream where I'd be in like a tub
Interesting.
of rodents. And one of the things I saw that came up was like, you know, changes in your life could be occurring. That's what it meant. And it's like, could you get a different delivery system maybe?
I
Could
know.
we get, you know, like,
Exactly.
like it's almost like if you're just getting stabbed in the neck a bunch and they're like, ooh, romantic possibilities await. That's
I know, it's the weirdest way to deliver it. Yeah, like the wooden teeth means you're going to be rich. Like, that's rich? Come on.
what is that? That's fucking weird.
But the brain is fascinating. I mean, there's some deep caverns that we'll never understand.
Yeah. You know what I'm really fucking excited for? Our whiskey, man.
Oh my God, I'm with you. I mean, this is giving me
This is a problem. This is really good.
this is getting me excited. I know. I want to drink the whole bottle.
I got another pee for you.
Hit me. I got one more too.
Apple, dude. Apple.
The
They're fucking.
the company.
Yeah, they're bugging me, man. Something goes wrong with my. I spent all this money on this Mac computer, and there's something wrong with it like every week. And I literally call in for help, and I was like, "Oh, my touch bars doesn't work," and they're like, "All right, well, restart it." I was like, "Oh, I already tried." They're like, "We'll just do it again." So I restart it, and they're like, all right." And I was like, "Yeah, it didn't. I mean, it still doesn't work." And they said, well, that's we ran our test. That's all we can do." I was like, "That's it? To restart?
That's
You
it.
think I couldn't have figured that out?"
Genius bar my ass. Like, that's a bit of a grandiose term for.
Well, I have to go to the store now because that was all they had.
Oh my
Can we get
God.
nothing else over the phone?
Yeah, what kind of schmucks are you dealing with?
I'm home like 3 days a week. I'd like to not spend it at the fucking Apple store.
Yes. What a nightmare. What's the problem? What?
The
Maybe
little
I can
touch
fix
bar.
it.
You know, you have the touch bar now. It just doesn't light up anymore. Well, you can like brighten it.
Yeah,
and do
yeah.
that. I like that touch bar. I think
I
it's
like
fun.
it too. Oh yeah, you got to get a new
So
computer.
it's a first world complaint. But,
They better give you a new one for that.
a new one.
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
want
that's
a new
big,
one. It's my computer. That's the other thing.
That's true. That's a big feature. It sounds like the light's out or a wire's not connecting.
Yeah.
That's a big. That's like your headlight's not working or something.
Yeah.
in your car.
That's true.
Oh man, that's a faulty. You got screwed there.
I got screwed,
You
buddy.
got
I
rooked.
just got this computer like the end of last year too.
Did you get the warranty?
Yeah.
Oh,
I do the warranty.
I never get the warranty.
You're dangerous.
I don't have health care either.
Yeah,
So
but that's fucking insane.
I
You
don't have
make
a
a lot
license
of money and you don't have health care.
it's just the paperwork. I don't want to do
You're
it.
an idiot.
I
You're
need
a
an
fucking
assistant
idiot.
to do the paperwork.
You don't have health care and you take pills from strangers. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Well, I'm gonna get a credit card soon if that makes.
You
a
don't have a
difference.
credit card. That's another one. Mark, all right, hold on a sec.
I'm gonna get
Wait,
the American Express
you don't get
to
the
get
warranty.
the Delta Lounge.
Not getting the warranty is the condomless sex of buying appliances.
I've done that quite a bit as well.
Well, let's take one thing at a
all
time
right,
here.
all right. I mean, those days
It's
are
not
over.
condomless sex because you don't get new computers if you don't get a warranty.
Good point.
But-
Good point. But you do get a virus. Anti-Norton.
That's
What is it? That guy killed himself.
so. You need health care.
I know. I'm gonna get it.
It's not that expensive, and you make a lot of money.
I know, but I could just go to the clinic there. The one
Not if you
stop.
get hit by a car.
Ah, true. You could wobble in. What do you call that place?
You have like this. You have this like.
Something care. Something.
Some people have survivor's guilt. You have survivor's arrogance.
That's
what you have.
Only
Urgent
department
care.
urgent care. It's the only department I'm arrogant in. Is I've fallen off that moped like you wouldn't believe.
That's what I mean. You live recklessly, and you don't
Yeah.
have fucking health insurance.
Mark,
I gotta
there's
get a
this thing you
helmet.
can get called catastrophic insurance.
Ooh.
And it's just anything above $20,000, that's when they start paying.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and it's cheap.
Matt,
I'll do that.
can you walk him through this one day?
That's a great name
Yes.
too. Catastrophic insurance. So grand.
You're fucking nuts.
That's a good
You
whiskey.
buy fucking antique BMWs, but you won't get health insurance.
I don't
like,
have a plate
this is,
either.
This is fucking like this is insane.
Yeah.
You live like an asshole. You live like a huge asshole.
I need asshole insurance.
You need asshole insurance. Well, this is like, he just wants this for the documentary is what it is. Where it's like Mark Norman never had health insurance and then he bought another BMW. It's just going to make you look cool in like in the classic throwback.
If it helps, those aren't insured either. We drove to Jersey with no plates and no insurance and a car that barely
When you
ran.
rent a car, do you get insurance?
No, never. That's a scam. That's a scam. They know that's a scam.
Matt Peters, do you get car insurance? Yes.
You do?
Syracuse, do
Oh,
you?
you guys
Yes,
are all.
I get it for other people's cars.
You're rubes.
The scam is
Schmucks.
We may be schmucks, but you're a fucking moron. Like, this is insane.
Ironically, you guys are the marks. All right.
I got one for that.
Don't put the crickets.
This is fucking amazing. You're insane. You're out of your fucking mind. What was that?
It was a hey-o.
Can we get a Rodney sound effect? Can we get, I'll tell you, right.
Yeah, there you go. I got one more peeve, but that was a good little lesson there. I appreciate it, fellas. Another peeve. You ever get somebody giving you a gift and then they tell you what to do with it?
Ooh, yeah.
I fucking hate this. It
Give
started
me an
with
example.
It started when I was a kid with my grandmother. She gave me this horrific sweater, and as a kid, you don't want to wear a grandma's sweater. It had like a dinosaur on it, and I was like, I hate the sweater. And I was like 9, and my mom's like, we're going to your grandmother's. You should wear the sweater. I'm like, well, who's the gift for? I gotta wear it around her now? Like, this is for her more than me. That was it. The blue sweater up there with the dinosaur on it. That was me.
$600.
Wow, that wasn't it, obviously. But that's a Coach sweater, but it was like that. I don't want to wear
That'd
this.
be hilarious if she got him a $600 sweater.
She didn't have
It's like
that
the
kind of
nicest
pull.
gift, the nicest gift of all time.
No, but I looked like a special needs kid. I wanted a Batman or something fun.
You know what? When you're a kid and they're like, wear this, yeah, it's fucking annoying.
Yeah, I hated it. And I lived in a black neighborhood. I was in public school. I can't wear a dinosaur sweater. What are you kidding? So I had to wear it around her, but that was just the beginning. Now somebody gave me a gift. I'm not going to say what it is because it was a nice enough audience member brought a gift. And he's like, Did you do this with it? Have you framed it yet? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll frame it. I don't know. But like, it's like work now. Now I got errands with the gift.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Where it's like once it's tough.
It's
Someone
nice.
gets you something nice, but then you gotta. Mark is. We all know he's not going to do shit. Like I get it. I'm the same way. Like
yeah. Like, have you done this? Have you put it on the wall yet? Have you shown your friends? I'm like, I don't know. Like now you're like keeping tabs on me. Like this is now worse than if I hadn't gotten the gift. And it's tough because you want to be grateful and you want to be gracious and all that, but come on, what are we doing here?
No, even with this, I was kind of like, I love this whiskey's incredible. Right. I'm not checking a bag. I don't check bags unless I absolutely have to. Hate checking.
Same.
The stress of it, like, will it come out? You know?
Yeah. Oh my God. Have you been there? Have you had that where it never came?
I mean, I had like an incident, but I did get it that night. But it was
okay.
That was
still scary.
Even then, you're like, fuck,
because it's out of your control. It just maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. I've been there. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, it freaks me out. I just don't want to worry. I like having everything there. Even when you're at the gate and they're like, we need you to put it under the thing. Gary Veter and I fly to Raleigh.
I don't like that either.
And in LaGuardia, they'll do things where you're like, sometimes you just walk straight on, but you know the one where you have to go down steps and then you're just on the street in LaGuardia. You're like, what the fuck
that.
is?
You're on Queens Boulevard all of a sudden.
It's ridiculous. So you're like walking with a rolly bag and they're like, I'm like, do I leave it here? They're like, yeah, sure. I'm like, sure. This is my shit. I need more of a confirmation than sure.
Exactly.
She said, sure. Like, I'm like, oh, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm so with you. I don't even like putting it, if you're in 6D and sometimes you have to go back to like 11A to put it up. You find a spot, then you run back to your seat. I'm thinking the whole flight, like, all right, I got to get up and haul ass back there and haul ass back before anyone gets up. And just that gives me anxiety.
You picked that seat so you could get off quickly. Getting off is huge. Man, I hate the person that tries to cut in front of you too. I had a guy I was in the fucking middle. He's in the fucking window and he tried to get through me. I was like, whoa. You don't fucking get to just climb above me.
Good for you.
I fucking hate that shit. It was a kid who did that to me and I was like, this little fucking asshole.
A kid, you let it slide, but an adult, you're like,
I didn't
whoa.
let it slide. I was like, what the hell?
Did you spank him?
I should have. I just got angry. I was like, what the hell?
I get it. Good
Other
for
people
you.
were mad at him too. He bumped another guy, and the guy was like, what the? People were turning on this kid. We should have just fucking wailed on his ass.
Yeah, street justice. The Delta variant.
It's like the Warriors, but it's Delta Comfort. We're just fucking beating the shit out. Dude, the Delta variant. Delta's not loving that name.
No. Corona's like, finally, we can sell beer again.
It is hilarious how they come up with names.
I know. Still better than the Southwest variant. But
we can't call it the United variant because we'll never be united as a country ever
you got
again.
that right. A lot of division.
Yeah.
But my biggest moment in my life, before virginity, everything, the lady goes, you got to check your bag. There's too many, we have no more up room. What do you call that? Above ground, above the head? Overhead. There's no more room. You got to check the bag. It's like, I bet there's room. There's always room. Every time you guys say that, there's always room. And she's like, there's no more room, sir. She's getting all, cunty. And I'm like, I bet there's room. And she's like, there's no more room. And I run past her and I get in the plane and there's room immediately. And I throw the bag up. She's like, sir. She chased me and I go, look at that. Look at it. And she does a deep sigh and leaves.
Wow.
Best moment of my life.
Yeah, there's something about planes now, too. They did a thing on a flight recently. I don't know if it was because of COVID or something, but the bathroom door was locked. And she goes, I have to unlock it. And I was like, well, look at you. Look at the key master right here.
Yeah.
What is that? And then she did another thing where this happened recently where I was going to the bathroom, sometimes they take like an hour to take off.
Yeah.
So you have to piss. Like I drink a ton of coffee in the morning.
Right.
I'm drinking, by the way, I just saw an article. If you drink like 4 cups of coffee a day, great for your liver.
Is that right? Hey.
Let's go.
Finally, some good news with the liver.
But, I'm getting up and I'm like, hour on the ground, 25 minutes in the air or something.
Yeah.
I get up to pee and she goes, the seatbelt signs are still on. I go, are you going to stop me? And she sits down. She goes, no. And I was like, well, there you go.
Exactly. I have an old bit about how planes have turned into school. It's like, you can't pee now. You have to ask to pee. You can't get up. Sit down. Here's snack time. It's like kindergarten all over again.
You take a nap.
Yeah, you take a nap. And then you hide your phone when she walks by, It's all school again.
It is hilarious. You know that the phone really doesn't, it's not a huge problem if we're going by the honor code.
Right.
Put it on airplane mode. You're going to trust all of us? Really?
I know.
Is this really taking down the fucking aircraft?
Exactly. If it did, we'd all be dead. Because no one is doing that.
How'd the plane crash? Bob was playing Words with Friends in 4C.
Yeah. Ironically, the word of the day was, nosedive. All right. What
Wreck?
Wreck.
Give me a wreck.
Yeah. That's good. Good show. Good. You give me one. Because I'm trying to think of the name of this movie I watched and I really enjoyed it.
Okay, I got a wreck for you.
Please.
Nice luggage.
Ah, yes.
I have this with me. This bag, dude. I just got this bag. I love it.
Good looking bag.
Well, you know what? It's got this little thing. I can flip it on my rolly bag.
Oh.
So I put it on top. I roll it together.
Genius.
I've never gotten nice luggage in my life. Even my rolly bag is like $50.
Yeah, same.
I'm a cheap bastard with that stuff, but my back was out. So I was like, this was a few weeks ago. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get a fucking bag I throw on top. Travel has never been the same. I'm loving it, dude.
Now, is this a Toomey? That's the only luggage brand I know is Toomey. What do you call this?
Briggs and Riley.
Ooh.
I don't like even saying their name because I feel like we're giving a free plug now.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hey, Briggs and Riley, if you're hearing this, how about throwing us some more free shit?
Yeah,
we just plugged you.
Who travels more than comedians?
And we'll keep plugging you because I like your shit, Briggs and Riley. Yeah, it's a good bag. It's good stuff.
Wow, yeah.
I'll tell you, good bag really seems to kill. All right?
It looks nice and it feels nice. It smells nice. Is that leather?
I don't know, but it's got all these little compartments, and I'll tell you, it's perfect for bringing booze and a laptop that I got to bring to the Mac store. So,
and
some Biscoff cookies that I got for my flight.
Delta.
I
know it too well. Oh, there you go, Sally. He's like a whale or a seal. He just throw fucking food at him. He's got a balloon on his nose right now.
Well, how about what's your rec?
I watched this great documentary. Sally, you might have to do some digging here. It's a gay guy in the 70s. He produced Grease, the movie. And I watched it on Amazon, and I was like, let me try. I try to be a little open-minded with documentaries. That's him, the little guy down there. That's him. funny-looking guy.
Grease is classic, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was a Broadway play, and he's like, I bet this would be a great movie. And he had ideas like that.
Was
and
that Travolta's breakout, that movie?
Well, he was on Welcome Back, Kotter, and he was like this TV phenom, and they're like, he'll be the guy.
He's amazing in it. So is Olivia Newton-John.
And, so
and God, what's her name? The other woman who's Stockard Channing, isn't that her too?
Yes, she was probably 31 in that movie, and playing a high school character.
Classic.
What's the name of the guy, though? Alan Carr.
Yeah.
It was a great documentary about Alan Carr. This guy, he directed the Oscars a bunch, and the failures. He had so many failures, and then just kept going, and eventually died of cancer. But big cokehead. That's it. The fabulous Alan Carr. Great doc. If you just want to put something on and just the footage, and like everybody loved him. He's got like Clint Eastwood's got him in a headlock over here, like old Hollywood stuff. When Hollywood was Hollywood, like showbiz. He put Grease on, like he knew everybody. He was the guy to know.
Oh, I'm going to watch this for sure.
Really fun
this
stuff.
This looks great.
Grease is what put him on the map, but he was a funny guy. He was great on Merv Griffin.
Grease was really pretty cool, man.
I loved it as a kid.
Yeah. A lot of good songs in there.
Yeah.
Grease Lightning and fucking I've Got Chills.
Oh, yeah.
They're multiplying.
And I'm losing control. All right. But
perfect. Yeah. It was a good time. And like, also it's like hilarious, like Summer Nights, like all those songs are like fucking classics.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, the whole point of it, of the Grease thing was he grew up in the 50s and it was like musicals and all these jolly Oklahoma and all this shit. And then the 60s and 70s were just like Nixon, Vietnam, race riots, Martin Luther King, Bobby Kennedy. And then so this was like getting out of that.
Wow.
And so it's like fun and poppy
escapist.
And cute. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So it kind of hit home.
Yeah, it's just fun. It's just completely, it's a feel-good musical for sure.
Oh, yeah. And it's fun to think now because he's gay. Isn't that fun when you know somebody's gay later?
It's also interesting, like, yeah, for sure. But it's also interesting to me, like, this, like, you look at her in this picture, Olivia Newton-John, like, she just gets him by dressing, like, kind of slutty. Like, that's the whole, that's like the moral of the story is that, is that she's like, I was a good girl, and then she shows up and she's like, tell me about it, stud. And you're like, oh, she's a slut now. They should be together. This is perfect.
Right. Well, he wore black. Now she's wearing black, so it all fits because that was the whole thing. He was like the bad boy, and then she's the cute, preppy chick, and so he couldn't be seen with her.
Yeah, and then she's like, but then he was like, it was like the lyrics, you better shape up. It was like, all right.
Yeah, you better be a man, because my heart is set. I know the whole fucking thing.
She's great, man.
Oh, yeah. She didn't do much after.
Music career, dude. Big touring music act.
Really?
Let's get physical.
She's Australian.
Is she?
She hides it well.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Shouts out to Australia, man. Heard about the second wave.
What?
Yeah.
Corona?
Yeah, man.
What? I thought they were clear.
Nah.
Free and clear. Or maybe that's New Zealand.
Nah. Yeah, New Zealand.
What is New Zealand? Is that an island? Like, I just put it with Florida. I mean,
Florida?
I'm sorry. I put it with Australia.
It's right next to Miami.
Those are the keys. No, wait. I just put it with Australia. I mean, is it the little brother?
It's right there, yeah.
Okay. But it's different. How many people
place.
live on New Zealand?
How big is New Zealand? It's not that big.
It can't be that big. But I remember they were having raves and shit in like August, and we were all jealous. Remember that?
Their leadership acted pretty damn quickly, man.
Yeah, and
they
it's
did
an
not
island.
let people come in. Yeah, it was pretty. They handled it pretty well.
Is that it off to the right? The thing blinking?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's basically Australia.
It's right there.
It's the Staten Island of Australia. Let's be honest.
They've given us such great things as the Flight of the Conchords. And I think Peter Jackson lives there, doesn't he?
Ooh.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So
yeah, it's supposed to be gorgeous. Like,
I believe it.
The pictures are insane.
And I think Matrix was filmed there.
What?
Really?
Yeah, the New York scenes were there.
So they have a big booming metropolis. I wonder what their big export is. Because Australia's a lot of trash, let's be honest.
I've never been. Have you been?
I did the Melbourne Comedy Festival, and it was wild, and it's beautiful, and it's, it's a real city, but, I mean, I think like 98% of the continent is unused because it's just like wasteland and desert and scorpions and all that shit. So they just hung out by the beach. And it's a great, I'm butchering all this, I'm sure. Some Australians furious right now. But, yeah, it's a wild place. Like, they booze it up. Very Asian.
I gotta go there. The problem is the money's gotta be stupid for me to get on a flight that long.
It's a hell of a flight. I mean, it's literally a 12-hour time difference. So you're completely upside down time-wise.
That's a classic Attell joke. It's how they're a day apart. I called myself. I picked up the phone.
Exactly.
Classic.
Yeah, man. I was like, remember that movie Insomnia with Robin Williams?
I never saw it. Isn't it in Alaska?
It is, yeah. The sun doesn't go down, so he's all fucked up.
Christopher Nolan?
Is it?
I believe so.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Not a great picture.
It's not great?
It's not great, but it's Pacino and Robin Williams, so you're like, all right, I'm on board.
Pacino's great.
Yeah, and Robin Williams is playing like a psycho.
Pacino's always great as a cop too. That's like kind of.
Yeah.
He's got the bags under his eyes.
Yes.
He's got the voice.
Yeah, he's wearing that leather trench coat. I'm
just getting warmed up.
Hooah! Oh yeah.
Sea of Love is fun.
Yeah.
Ellen Barkin, hot as shit.
Oh, so hot.
That's a cool movie.
Great movie. There it is. Yeah. But it was like that. Like, I didn't know where I was, when I was, and I would end up trying to get drunk to, like, get leveled, and that didn't help. So I was a mess out there.
Damn. I've never done Alaska.
Me neither. I have no interest in Alaska.
Yeah.
No, I'm not against it. It's just like...
I just want to go places.
Yeah, no, it's just...
We go everywhere. We're on the road every week. How are we going to add shit?
I think it's just a winter land over there. It's just cold and igloos and oil pigs, you know?
Yeah.
I think the ratio to men to women is like 10 to 1.
I think 12 to 1.
12 to 1.
Something crazy.
I don't want to be anywhere with that few women.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Just for like the barbaric aspect.
Because, the women who are there probably think they're the hottest woman ever. Because every guy is horny as shit.
Exactly. It's
got to be tough. A lot of big egos on the women there, I bet.
Oh, yeah. And they probably look like Matt, you know, but they think they're Cindy Crawford, which really dates me.
That does date. Doesn't she have like a hot daughter now?
She does. Pull up the daughter.
I think Pete Davidson's dating her, isn't he?
I think he was. Smashing that.
Cindy Crawford. That's got to be weird though when like the mom is like legendarily hot.
I know. Big shoes. We've come full circle.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Oh man, look at that back to back. Jesus, I'm trying not to get hard here, Sally Hughes. What are you doing to me? Mom and daughter. It's my favorite genre.
That's a good character. The guy who like can't see a hot woman without getting hard in public.
I'm at the funeral like, get Uncle Aunt Betty out of here.
What the fuck? Get out of the room. I got a boner.
Close the casket.
Should we do bits? Because we should probably wrap this up.
What do you got? Because I'm not proud of mine, so I'd rather go to yours. Oh, my God.
I don't know what I have, really.
Oh, man. How old is she?
Mom's looking a bit like Caitlin.
Oh.
That's not true.
That's banging her a compliment.
Oh, you see? This is where it gets interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, what does that say about you?
There was the first trans woman who just won Miss America. Did you see that?
I did see that. She was hot.
Would you?
Well, I don't know what's downtown, but if
I'm guessing
the parts
nothing.
are correct.
I'm guessing it's post.
Wait a minute.
If they're wearing a bikini, I think you would know if there's something downtown.
This is not who I thought it was. I take it all back. That looks like Buscemi.
No.
I thought she was a brunette. All right.
Oh, this is Miss Universe.
Thank you. I thought Miss America was over, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows anymore?
Miss something.
Mississippi. What is that? Oh, wow. Oh, she looks pretty good there.
What do you, I don't know what I have really. Because all my jokes are either hitting or they're like, all my new shit's either hitting as like part of a chunk, or I don't really have a lot of like in the fetal stages shit.
Right. Yeah. I'm tightening the set. So it's just a lot of tightening instead of a whole new idea.
For sure.
Hold on. Here we go. Easy. Careful.
Googly.
Is this too dark? So I want to do a whole thing about how like all the things. Well, I might have done that last week. Good one here. Oh, I got one. I need your help with this. And feel free to chime in there, Sally, because you're actually a victim of this. So you might have a better handle on it. But girlfriend wants to get married, obviously, and I got some jokes about that, but I want to do this whole thing about how marriage is the only thing that's till death. Marriage and prison are the only things.
And life.
And life, yeah. But, like, you can get a prison sentence, which is like, oh, I got till death. But marriage is interesting because you choose till death. Prison's like, oh, no, the death sentence? That's the worst you can get. But that's literally what you're applying for
Well, they call
with
it
marriage.
a life sentence.
Life sentence, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. Death sentence is like the chair.
Yeah.
Okay, life sentence. And then, at least with jail, you have good behavior.
You can get out.
You can get out. Wouldn't that be nice if you're like, hey, look, I've been a great husband for 10 years.
How about a year-long hall pass?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I should get benefits, is what I'm saying.
You get good behavior in prison. You don't get good behavior in marriage.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
Yes.
There's health benefits, like insurance benefits, which we all know you don't give a shit about from doing a podcast.
That's all foreign to me.
But other than that, with good behavior, you just get, I guess, a happier wife. You don't get any direct perks.
Yes. Where's my perks? And I think that would help marriages to last if there was some perks. Because let's be honest, this is
the only problem is you're choosing marriage.
Right.
So I know it's for her, but I'm going to sound like a therapist here. You chose her, Mark. No, but you're choosing this. Whereas, prison, it has to be someone saying to you, like, prison is a punishment. You're like, this is her idea. I don't want this. It's got to be you defending it.
Right.
Because I think someone's going to be like, well, Mark, you're choosing marriage.
Yeah,
like,
good point.
No, she's forcing it.
Right. Yeah. Pretty much. But
you
need
a defense attorney to defend the marriage, like to keep her off of you from getting married, like the defense attorney to argue in your favor.
Oh, yeah. I need a restraining order or something. Yeah. But it'd be nice to, like, get some perks over the years. You stay with the credit card for a while. What do you call that? It gets bigger. You can spend more. With a credit card. Longer leash. It'd be nice.
I should get more perks in marriage. Honestly, you get less perks, right?
Yes.
You've been good, but the sex goes down, right?
Sex goes down.
Marriage, the perks go down. Prison, they go up.
They go up. So it's like fucked up that this traditional lovey-dovey matrimony thing has worse perks than prison, is my point.
There's something about this being...
Here. Maybe the shower sex.
Definitely more sex in prison.
Yeah, that's funny. There's more sex in prison.
It's also
and the food's better.
That's not true. But you do get.
Oh, cellmates.
Cellmate, yeah, we're living together.
Living together, which, New York apartments, not that much different than a cell. Yeah. Let's be real.
I'm her bitch.
Oh.
You have to do, you basically, that is kind of funny, the angle of you are her bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you're basically cellmates with someone who's just much scarier than you.
Yes.
You're just like, what do you want to do today?
Right.
You basically find yourself saying that when you're in a relationship long enough. I want to do whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
Do you really? No, I just want you to be in a good mood.
Yeah, so you don't beat my ass or kill me or ruin my life. Yeah, I'm in the yard, I'm doing the yard work. Yeah, she's basically the warden or a scary cellmate. There's something here.
Good behavior, shower.
Some with good behavior.
It's hilarious that you're not even engaged and you're already comparing it to a fucking prison.
I know, I'm terrified. It just feels so unnatural.
What scares you about it the most?
Well, just because it's like, once you sign it, then
there's no out.
There's no out. And
there is an out.
There is, but it's a nightmare and it's
difference
a hell.
Is you can't be in prison and been like, this isn't working.
That's good. That's true. This isn't working. Then they just beat you up. That's true. But it's the fact that, like, if I'm being completely honest, I think after you agree to this deal, she can kind of coast.
Interesting. Yeah, like she's bringing it because, interesting.
Yeah.
Although in marriage, you don't have to join the Aryan Brotherhood just to survive. That's another big one, which I could not. But you could.
True.
They'd be like, we'd be in the shower. They'd be like, your penis looks circumcised. I'd be like, shit, run.
Yeah, yeah. There's no Jewish group in prison. That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, the former financiers. That's our group.
We got a couple of Madoffs over here. All right,
Madoff got a lot of love in prison.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's an impressive guy.
To them, for sure. If
Yeah,
you're a fucking
yeah.
criminal. If you're fucking stealing cars and you meet that guy, you're like, well, you're the king.
Yeah, good point. By the way, I watched another great movie. This is another wreck. Good Time. Have you seen that?
Great movie.
Great movie.
Robert Pattinson?
Yeah.
The Safdie brothers.
I never heard of it, and I just put it on. It blew my mind. It's so good.
Yeah, my friend Dina Hashem loves it. She turned me on to it, and it's great.
The paycheck on that was $11 million.
Well, it got him Adam Sandler, though, in Uncut Gems.
Hell yeah.
Because they proved that they could make a killer movie, so I think that was like, oh. Because I think they wanted him from the get-go, and they were like, yeah, but that movie just kept you on the edge of your seat. It's a fucking thrill ride.
Amazing with tension. And it's all in New York, and there's no Manhattan, there's no skyline, it's just fucking Queens.
It's grisly, and the idea that, like, you're doing it all for your brother and stuff.
Yes.
Like, it's pretty... Man, and also it's just cool, like, Pattinson is a really good actor.
Great actor.
But... people know him from this movie franchise that he even seems to hate, which is kind of funny. I mean, yeah, I'm a fan for sure. I love that movie.
That's my real Rick. And my gal liked it, and she's bored during everything, and she was like loving it. So.
Yeah, it's a thrill ride, and it keeps you surprised. Like you're like,
yes.
There are some things where you're like, what?
Big twists.
Big twists. It's great. My joke. So I have a few new things that are like most of my shit is either trash or just working. So, I got a few things, but I have one about like therapy, how like therapy is teaching me in relationships, like when a woman says, I'm upset, to say I understand instead of, here we go. Shit like that.
I'm already laughing.
I have a thing like women will get mad at you sometimes when they don't, when you don't ask enough, like how they're doing. But it's like, here's the thing, ladies. We always know how you're doing.
Yes.
We don't need to ask. It's almost like a weather app where you don't need to check your phone. It's almost like,
good.
oh, Moody. Okay, I don't need to go out. I don't even need to pull the phone out for this shit.
Right.
There's something to me about the weather app on your phone where you go. I wish you could get it in advance for women.
Oh,
you're like, Saturday's going to be rough.
I'm
going to stay in the bathroom a
that's
little.
Big.
I'm going to take an extra long shit and shower today.
That's
something
big.
there, right?
That's
all
big.
Right.
You can see it beforehand.
Has anyone done the weather app like girlfriend mood bit?
No, I've heard a lot of weather like it says 50, but it feels like 60. Well, then it's 60. You know, I've heard that a lot. That's out there. But this is good. I love there should be a woman's forecast. That's big. You know what she's going to be like at 5 or at 8 or on Tuesday.
It's going to be rough from 6 to 7, but it looks like it's going to be pretty chill from 8 to 10.
Yeah,
looks like we're going to be all right. All right, I'm going to crash
Sunshine
it.
and
similar to your other joke about.
Am I stealing from myself at this point?
Right?
Is that
Jeez.
how fucking
the phone telling you get a call and it tells you what mood?
Oh, that is
in?
similar, but that's different enough.
different
but it's
enough?
a similar
And that
formula.
was like a fucking throwaway from our rooftop special. That was just to
I've heard it
tag
1,000 times because
because you were on those roofs
so
with
it's like
me,
a
Sally.
major bit in my head.
Sally was on the roof with me when we did the rooftop special, and literally I was telling Mark right before this, it's like how much we bicker about, like Matt he's the director, he wants the cool shots, so he's like, we got to get the sun is setting. I'm like, cool, the joke is bombing, Matt. Can we get the joke hitting on a different roof?
All right.
But man,
you got to have that in a director.
Nah,
But
man.
That's a good bit.
Something there.
I love the idea of a weatherman telling you, like, okay, Sarah, right now it's a little rough, a little patchy, but later, that's going to be a great time to hang out and all that. Like, I love the Doppler, the whole thing. That's gold.
There's something there.
There's a lot there, and you get the app on your phone. You're like, should I wear a jacket tonight? And should I smile? Should I ask her about her job interview or whatever? That's big. That's a great bit.
It's interesting because your behavior can impact her mood. You couldn't do that with the weather.
Yes.
Yeah, like act now. That's basically climate change with your girlfriend.
Right.
I'll
That's a great premise.
So what do we got coming up? We got one in the bank ready. So what gigs do you have, Mark?
Ooh, well, let's see. I'm at the Toledo Funny Bone, Houston Improv. I'm all over the place. Nashville. Brea, California, Philly, Helium, Buffalo, Helium, Albany, Dayton, Funny Bone, Appleton, Wisconsin, Arlington Improv, and That should do. West Palm Beach in Florida, Comedy Connection in Providence, Madison Comedy on State.
Great club.
You're there soon, I think.
I'm there July 8th through 10th.
Ooh, Rochester, Richmond, Funny Bone, Portland, Helium, and Laugh Boston.
I got OKC in July, 15th through
Bricktown.
17th.
Fun
I
club.
got Zany's Nashville, the 23rd through the 25th.
Where
I've
about?
got Belmore, New York, July 30th through 31st.
Oh, wow,
August.
Long Island.
Yeah, baby. I got Kid Show Business Gary Vita with me for that one, as the tell says. We got Comedy Off Broadway in Lexington in August, 5th through 7th. We got Kansas City Club of the Club of Kansas
I hear
in
good
Missouri.
things.
Yeah, the 12th through 14th. I heard it's great.
Liz loved it.
We got Portland Helium, 19th through 21st of August.
Love
we
Portland.
got Royal Oak, Michigan. We got Boston coming up. We got fucking Atlanta coming up. Dude, just added Chicago this year, motherfuckers. The Den, look out for it in I believe October.
Den?
Yeah, it's a little tiny theater
I
there.
don't know the Den.
It's supposed to be very cool. Got the Den in Chicago. I'm pumped. Gonna be there in October. We got the motherfucking, we added San Francisco. I know you motherfuckers. We're getting pushy with that. You know I love SF. Trying to make Phoenix and San Diego work. Squeezing shit in, but samuel.com/shows. And make sure you subscribe to our new YouTube channel.
Yes.
Leave a review.
Yes.
Email us at wemightbedrunkpod@gmail.com. And for the Patreon, patreon.com/wemightbedrunkpod. And it's worth it, man. We're dropping heat on that.
Yeah.
Sally, we love having you in here, man.
Yeah, good vibes. We got a rye on the way. Fat Cat, keep a lookout. Tell your friends. Let's all get drunk and do a shot on the road. And yeah, I think that we gotta get some merch cooking at some point. But things are moving. We're gonna maybe try to make this into a bar setting. I don't know.
We're doing it.
I don't know. I don't want to push it. I don't want to speak out of school. But yeah, good stuff. Keep drinking. Tell a friend. Booze it up.